Okay. Breaking news. Don't look at me, look at them. All right?
Why? You're talking.
Right.
You're rude not to look at you.
Was it the Friday? Thursday.
Thursday.
Right,
yeah.
we arrived on Thursday. Dropped bags off at the Airbnb, got settled in, picked our rooms. Spectacular. Pete's staying at the hotel just down the road.
Bear in mind, our Airbnb is like the most central place.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
Yeah. I was staying at the Old Course Hotel, which was incredible, but I was actually a little bit jealous.
Yeah.
This Airbnb was
If
great.
you-
If
right
you know
in-
St Andrews and where
right
the
in the
Greyfriars
action.
pub is,
Yes.
the road opposite.
Yeah,
it was
literally on
great.
that road.
God knows how much that would have gone for the
Open
150
week.
open.
Thousands.
I think tens of thousands, I reckon.
Okay,
honestly.
so we drop off the bags. We think, right, we've not meeting Pete till 4. What are we going to do for the next 4 hours? Straight to the Dunvegan, right? Right. We go in. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just have a Coke, or we'll just sit and chill. I just want to go.
You hadn't been.
I'd never been there
You-
before,
you
so
hadn't
we just
been.
went in.
So we
wanted
wanted
to
to
soak up the atmosphere a little bit. We know we're filming later, so we don't want to go too mad. We go in there. We get chatting to. Was his name Edward?
Yep.
Yeah,
Edward, the very cool American bartender behind the bar at the Dunvegan.
Mm-hmm.
We sit down. I had a water with ice. These two reprobates had a pint right before we went to
Before
film
we went to film.
at the Jubilee.
Right, okay.
Right?
I remember that.
Yep. Edward goes, "Oh, what are you guys here doing?" We were like, "Oh yeah, we were actually part of a team that runs we help run a YouTube channel. Our boss is staying down there. We're going to film at 4 o'clock." He's like, "Oh, you've got loads of time then." These two have another pint.
No, right.
Ah,
Interrupt.
hold on.
Interrupt.
I've not got to the story
You
yet.
had 2 pints.
Interrupt. So, we went.
What do you mean?
We went on the pretense of we're going to have 1 pint because that's what we wanted to have a drink.
Yeah.
And we did. Once we started speaking to Edward and we started talking to him, and he was like, "Oh, what do you do?" Blah blah blah. And he
'Cause
got
we were
interested in
sat
what we're
at the
doing.
bar.
He then started to take our pints off the thing we didn't even ask for it, and
Yeah,
started to
yeah.
refill them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That is
He did.
correct.
Heaven,
He did.
heaven forbid a barman do his job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't order or even. Well, we also didn't charge us for it.
He also
either.
he also didn't charge us for it.
Right,
Edward
so-
was such a cool guy.
So 2 down, right? 2 pints down.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink beer because I'm going to film. I'm going to work. I'm still on my working hours.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a beer. However, there is a very nice IPA that looks nice on the bar. So, Edward, can I have a little taste of that? Pours me a half pint taster. Lovely. Thanks, Ed. That goes down a treat. These two get another top up. By the time we got to you at the Jubilee, these two I was half a pint deep. These two were 3 pints deep at the Jubilee.
Were we free?
You
While
had
we were filming.
3 pints.
We were not free. It was not free.
You also
pints.
had another top up of your half.
Yeah, it was like 2.5 pints. It was like 2.5 pints.
So you had 3 pints, you had a pint.
No.
So I,
Did mine come in a pint glass?
I
No.
was down there shaking hands, kissing babies.
Oh my God! Can we?
Suttoning babies' heads.
and getting prepped up.
I
was doing I got roped into do a presentation for a school
Oh my
golf
God!
competition, giving out a little mini claret jug, putting jackets
I
on
need
the
to-
winners.
I'm gonna play the
And
clip here.
Whilst I was doing that, you guys were getting smashed in the dunny before we went to film a video.
They were. That's what I'm saying. Don't look at me because they're the ones who were. And I'd just driven 5 hours with these two dingbats in the back of the whip. I was tired. And then I filmed the 18 holes and you walked around a golf course with Jesse and had a great old time.
Ran around.
3 pints
I
deep.
ran around. Thank
Wow.
you very much. And I got on the greens and I was doing all the social content.
Yeah, we'll see how
Wow.
much of your videos make it into the edit. You joker.
I will remember this.
Oh, dear.
I had literally forgot. Oh, and Jesse says during the video, you say something to him about, something about filming, like, oh, maybe we were running from one ball to the other. And Jesse says, oh, you guys have a lot of work on your hands or whatever. And then he goes, it probably doesn't help that you've been in the pub. And you didn't hear him. But he literally said it as we were walking down the fairway.
That's absolutely disgraceful. I'm not going to lie.
If we did catch it on film, I'll stick it in. But
Oh, dear.
that's so funny.
That's shocking. That's shocking. And also, snitches get stitches, by the way.
was involved in it as well.
I was partly the ringleader because I was like, listen, we've got time, and I also want to go in there because I didn't go in there the last time. The only time I've been to St Andrews before, I didn't get to go in, so I really wanted to go in, and I didn't really want to, drink too much, but it was a good time. The video is going to be great.
We had another guy come up to us and recognised, I think, more so saw Kieran and came over and said hello. And do you work for Peter Finch?
Yeah, that was lovely.
Big live guy.
Big
Thanks for repping us on the podcast.
His name was Brooks something. I can't remember who it was. Yes, and then we played the castle course later on that weekend.
We did. We've had a good time. It was very good fun. St Andrews is literally, if you're a golfer, like St Andrews is literally the place to go. I don't
know if you kind of get this vibe as well. It just doesn't feel like it's a place that people live.
No.
It just feels like it's like a
lot of
golf
students.
hub.
A lot of students, a lot of tourists.
It's just a golf theme park.
Like no one lives there. It's just golfers stay there and then leave.
Yeah. It's great. I love it. It's perfect. It's an absolutely perfect place. I'll be moving there.
Would you rather buy the yacht or the flat in the centre of St Andrews?
The flat in St Andrews, yeah, definitely, 100%.
The one that we stayed in.
It's not even.
It was gorgeous. It was a lovely Airbnb. Thank you very much, Peter Finch.
If we could get a flat in St Andrews, or obviously a house in St Andrews.
Well,
house in St Andrews
on the front.
House over here. No, not in the front. Like just a little bit removed from the front.
Just a little bit.
10-minute walk into the town.
Where we were then.
Well, that's more like a 2-minute walk.
Okay,
slightly on the outside.
further out.
Slightly bigger houses. Detached, nice stone built, bit of a garden, get a pizza oven in the background. But
I've not thought about it too much. What's the name of the place that you guys ended up on the night out?
The
Vic.
The Vic there. Not within earshot of the Vic. That's the plan.
Stay away from the Vic.
We could see the Vic from our windows.
Yeah,
stay away from the Vic.
It was a close one.
Bad things happen in the Vic.
That would be great, and then somewhere here, and then somewhere in the whereabouts would you be in the US? Pinehurst, somewhere like that.
No, probably Jupiter.
Yeah, down in Florida.
Where literally everyone else is.
Yeah.
So we'll go East Coast, St Andrews, over here at Dundonald, West Coast. Go. Well, we'll have to get a flat, down in London, obviously as well. Be the meaty people that we are. Then get over to Jupiter. Then probably something in Arizona for the winter. Obviously, another place in Dubai for that as well. So, in other words,
somewhere on the Algarve coast.
Oh yeah, definitely in Algarve. Yeah, maybe up near Comporta. Actually, that was quite nice. Yeah. So I can get into Lisbon in an hour. But
not thought about it at all.
All of this could happen, once we start getting up to that million.
So like and subscribe right now.
So make sure you like and subscribe
because we want a yacht and we want lots of houses.
But I don't think any of this will happen if staff keep getting
when we stop the liquid lunches
drunk on the job. This isn't 1970s Fleet Street, all right?
Do you know what's worse, actually, is that we put it on your tab as well.
Well, that's not a surprise.
And then the next day when you went in, they were like, the 9 pints that lot had in the dunny last night.
Absolute disgrace.
They're all on your card. No, it was great because on the way out, I think Kieran paid. And he only charged us for like 2 pints or something. So Edward, legend.
Absolute shocker. I'm going to be having a word with Edward.
His name wasn't Edward.
He's now a subscriber.
He's a subby.
I'm having a word with Edward, and then you know what? I'm all right because I know your mum and dad are going to be watching this as well, and they're going to be messaging you boys.
Tess would have been in there with us.
Tess will be like looking at this thinking. Tess is Kieran's mum, by the way. She'll be looking at this thinking, I can't believe my son's just done that. And
she won't. Tess is a legend.
Jacob's mum and dad are teachers.
Yeah, that's a big one.
He didn't drink and drive. He drank and held a camera.
The cane will be coming out when Jacob gets back up.
Disciplinarians,
they're quite old.
I'm sorry, mother. School. I made a mistake. I will not do it again.
Old school. Not cyborgs.
Yeah, they are. Jacob's a son.